Jessica, yeah. Oh god, that's kind of terrible. Hello everyone, my name is CB, and before we get started with everything in this video, I just wanted to say thank you all of you for 500 subscribers. I don't know where you people came from. Jesus Christ. and honestly, I didn't expect that 624 Vore video to get that many views. But I had to address some allegations because of this video that I have to address too. The video I made was trace.
What?
Now I know it sounds bad, but I did for one main reason. How to learn to do keyframes, because back in my day, if you watch my original videos, I would always set my animation to 12 FPS, but every time I rewatch them, it moves like a slideshow, like one step at a time, which I didn't enjoy. And while I keep watching YouTube tutorials on how to make it smooth or much faster, they were always using like different programs, so I didn't know about it. The program I'm using is Krita, by the way. So yeah, and that's the only way for me to learn how keyframe works, if to copy someone else. So that what I did. But I did some changes in order to make it more unique. Like person A is supposed to be non-gender or Aeon, and person B is supposed to be 624. And I know what I did was wrong. So that's why, in order to redeem myself, I will credit the original creator, link in the description, and I will also do the same thing for the original video. I might do some tracing in the future, just to learn how to do some more complex movements. But I will credit them. I will credit them in the future. So yeah, and also fun fact, it gotten so bad that I think the original creator commented on that video. I think. Thankfully, the creator was sure about it, and he told me that it was fine, and in the future, I should credit the people that have inspired or at least trace their work. So yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna be commenting on my original video, Vore, which is a fanfic of a Fenneco and Shinoda love story. And yeah, the main thing I'm doing is because that's to let the longer artists how hard it is to animate like a full 2-minute video in under a month. And yeah. Yeah, and I'm afraid that I might say this a lot in the future. When I say the full day, I don't mean the actual full day. What I'm trying to say is, I work at 9 to 5, and when I get up at 6 and get home at 2. And the main thing, that's enough time for you to animate, which is true. But I also gotta do some chores around the house, so yeah, that might take up some time, but yeah. So anyways, let's get right to it. Hopefully this video will be interesting for you guys, and if we get like more likes or more views, I might do this in the more future videos. And so let's get right to it. Also, we are rigging it. I have no script. We're doing this one more time. We're doing this one time. If I messed up, I messed up. So let's get right to the video. Okay, so immediately because I'm gonna start complaining. Okay, now hang on, we're just gonna wait for a bit. Okay, there we go, animating the birds. Now the background setting was super easy for me to do. I just drew a square and I drew a couple more of it, and then I just gotta copy and paste it. But the thing with Krita, but when I tried to animate the birds, it was kind of difficult because in Krita there's this tool called a transformation tool, where lets you transform one of the drawings, which I did with the birds. I kind of moved them like left to right. And the transformation tool was one of the hardest thing I got learn. And it could get like really messy in the layout section if you don't get anything organized. So yeah. But thankfully these boards weren't hard to animate. But I am but later on in the video I'm gonna be complaining more about the transformation tool in animation. I hate that transformation though. I wish it was much smoother. And there's another part of the transformation tool that I use, but for slowly smooth in. I am going to use a transformation tool, but only like for small parts like this. But anything more complicated? Nah, no way. Anyways, this will be the last time you will ever see the white line on her leg, I think. Because it has been a while, because I do tend to miss some missing parts of a certain character. And I think her name, I forgot how to say her name already. Shonodi? I'm just gonna call her Shonodi. Shonodi next. I'll be very animated here. For the first timer. And this is one of the scariest parts I have to make. Maybe because of the toilet, but I have to actually draw her. And I don't think we ever see Shonodi in a sad, depressing look in the show, except this one time. Except in this one time in the show where she tried to flirt with a new coworker, but the new coworker ignores her and she gets super upset by it. It has been a while since I watched the show, so yeah. It looks nice for the first timer. I got everything right. I wish the horns were a bit sharper though, but I guess we could do it like that. Gonna give her a hump at that point. This scene, it rages me. I had to redraw this twice. Maybe because it was my fault. I didn't save it. In Krita, it does auto-save the work. But me being a dummy, I said cancel. And it erased everything. I was so desperate by it. And I got so annoyed and I had to draw that whole entire thing again. Not draw, animate the whole entire thing again. Oh my goodness. And the two balls. This will be the last time I will use the transformation tool. If you have two objects moving at different directions, do not use the transformation tool. Let's do the old-fashioned way like I did with the balls. Because oh my goodness, I don't know why, but it took me like 2 whole days just to animate this part. And also, if you want to add special effects or PNG, just use a editing software, because I tried to do it in Krita and it didn't work out so well. Krita is a drawing application, not an editing software. So I use CapCut instead. There's a could tell me I could use the Vinci Resolve, but it's more complicated. And CapCut is more beginner friendly. I think I could move it. Can I move it? Oh wait, hang on, can I? Okay, this part, I don't know if you could see my mouse. I messed up. This is so noticeable to me. But I don't know if you guys saw it, but this is noticeable to me, and I absolutely hate it. But I did Shinudi face pretty good here. She looks adorable. I think that might be the best face I've ever made for her. But later on, there's gonna be like a top one. This is my top two of face that I drew. I think the heart is not lined up. Never mind. That's gonna be my imagination. Now we're gonna skip this part. We can skip it. Yeah, because okay. I am gonna talk about this part, even though it's not animated. But I am gonna tell you the reason why it's not. In YouTube, if you watch YouTube or TikTok, you could see this. You could see like text stories of person A and person B. Many that's gonna be boyfriend versus girlfriend, or girlfriend's cheating on you. Boyfriend has the upper hand somehow, and then some crazy twist. I try my best to animate it, like have the text pop out. And I tried to do it in Canva, but it was too complicated, and it took me like again 3 whole days. I think 3 or 2 days. I don't know. So instead, I said screw it. We're going to do PNG, and in CapCut, we're going to do a transformation scene. Oh wait, hang on. No, the hearts. Let me see the hearts. There we go. You need turn one over here. I was so proud of it. I was so proud of this scene because many of this part, even though this looks weird, the rest of it looks super nice. I love it. Best work I ever made. Again, I used a transformation too, and she looks so wrong. I don't know why. I think it's because of face. The face looks wrong. And also the hands. I try my best to make it look good with adding a shadow and more lines on the clothes. But I don't think it worked out. It looks terrible. I don't know why I decided to change her clothes. Wait, I think I do know why. Because it has too much detail, I think. Yeah. I think it has too much detail. So I decided to give her like a more simple clothes. So there's the best way I could do it. The best reason I could do it. It was too cold outside, and she has to wear a sweater. And honestly, it was a good joke. That skip animation took me 5 whole days. Probably 4. Yeah, maybe I'm over exaggerated. Oh my goodness, no. That skip animation took me 4 whole days to animate that. I'm glad it was done, even though it looks terrible. But this is gonna be the main problem. I don't know if my big head is blocking it. But I had to animate her walking. But I was so tired, and also I was halfway done. I was like 2 weeks into this, so I didn't have much more time. So I didn't want to learn how to draw, how to walk. So instead, she gained the ability in my universe. Shunudi has the ability to teleport. There you go. She looks adorable, shaking her head. I was so scared of drawing Fenneco because I am trying to do this thing where Shunudi has a chibi body and Fenneco has a realistic furry look. She looks normal, except for the hands and fingers. They look way too small. And also, I dare you guys to do the pose she is doing. It's not. Oh sure, I think I tapped it. It's not physically possible for you to have your hand like this on your chin. I try it with my hand, and then it doesn't look right. Okay, again, it looks terrible. but I think this part of the clothes, I messed up. I messed up so badly. It looks like it's covering like her entire back of her body. I don't know how I could have fixed this. Probably I could just draw a line and make this part like the inside of her mouth. But yeah, I did a huge mistake on my end. But I do like the hands that I drew. Even though it was small, it looks nice. I don't know what that fish is making. It's weird. That hand pose. That hand pose. Hang on, let's go back. No, it crashed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I fucked up over here. I fucked up. I messed up. But this is adorable. This is my top one cutest face I ever made for her. Oh my goodness. It's adorable. I forgot to add her blush. I forgot to add her blushing. Yeah. I forgot to do that. Okay, now this is a better drawing of her. Wait, shoot! Oh no! I didn't realize it. I forgot to add the white ears and the brown triangle she has on her head. Oh shoot! Oh god, I didn't notice it because I was rushing through it. Because the deadline was coming up, lads. The deadline was coming up. I only had 2 weeks to work on this. Holy shit! But I did. But thankfully, hopefully it did distract you people. Oh my god. Okay, the reason I drew her like that because I was running out of time. I don't have any logical idea on how Shunudi will go inside of Finical house. So I just did the meme of Finical saying she has a cat. Shunudi gets excited and goes to inform it. She asks where's the cat, and Finical said meow. Now I love the mouse. I love this part. It was even though it was short, I love it. I still love it. It looks so clean and nice, and with the shadows, not the lighting I meant, and the shadows around the teeth and mouth. Yeah. I think, holy shit, her face is flat. Also, I drew her feet way too big. There's nothing much for me to say about this part, because I know the video is ending, and I was just getting burned out. I think the survivor burned out during this animation progress because at that point I was just watching Joey that. I just didn't care at that point when the characters have missing details about them. Holy shit. I don't know why, but she looks like Spindle.
The end.
Lol. Love it. So yeah, thanks thank you all for the amazing support I've been getting and all that. Anyone to support me, my Patreon link will be down in the descriptions. This will be cut down in CapCut in my editing software. And also if we get about 1,000 subscribers, I will go to Angry Chicken and buy their angry sauce. The angry sauce is made from the world's second hardest chili pepper ever made. So, and also that might be like a face review as well. So I'm gonna be recording myself eating it. So yeah. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for Oh god, I gotta stop doing that. Thanks to all for watching, and hopefully you have a good day or night.